Jacq, and happy Mother's Day.
Yay us.
Yay us. I think we
all got spoiled, right?
Probably not. Well, my husband's out of town, so I'm counting on a 7-year-old to spoil me, so you know how that goes.
It doesn't end well.
One of the funny things I think about having a daughter my daughter's age, who's 7.5, and you've got a few of your own, is you know, they always tend to look at you and question everything that you do, but they never really seem to understand that you might know something. Like, you've seen the road ahead and you've got some lessons.
We've been there and done that.
Yes. But I was like that with my own mom.
Right.
My mom would say stuff and I'd be like, how do you know? Like, how do you know anything about what I'm going through? So in honor of Mother's Day, let's talk about our moms and some of the great lessons that we were taught as kids that now as adults we finally believe.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
You want to go?
I got lots.
You got lots? I got a lot.
Yeah. My mom still is a really good mom. I'm going to say a couple things that really stuck with me and have resonated and I've carried on into my own motherhood. One is just an attitude thing. My mom was not a complainer. My mom just didn't complain. She never complained. She just, if there was a problem, dealt with it, moved on, didn't dwell. And that is pretty awesome.
Yeah, because it makes life easier when you can roll it off your back.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's just completely positive, right? So I had a positive experience growing up. And again, it's not like there weren't challenges, but when there were, it was like, okay, what are we going to do about it? How are we going to fix this? What can we do better next time?
But that's so important because otherwise you're teaching kids to just curl up and just like let the situation take you over.
Totally.
You're, you know, rendering them helpless when, you know, having a better attitude alone is a great tool.
Totally.
Right?
So that was one thing. Yeah, use that. And I would say if you find yourself like going to complain in the next 24 hours, challenge yourself to be like, stop. Why am I complaining? Is there a point to it? Because let's face it, complaining is boring. Nobody wants to hear you complain. And I always say, saying I'm tired has never actually directly led to me getting more sleep.
Oh, good point.
Right?
Although you've ruined my daily dialogue with my husband.
No. No.
I thought my complaining
You're welcome,
was riveting.
husband. You're welcome.
I thought he was sitting there going, wow, how riveting
What's she
and
gonna say
compelling
next?
that she's got another complaint about my parenting skills.
The other thing I would say that my mom taught me, mom had 4 kids and I have 6 kids. And my mom taught me the lesson, don't treat your kids all the same because they're not all the same. Yeah. To treat them the same would be to treat them with inequality. They all have different needs.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yep. So I have definitely employed that theory. I could treat them all the same, but the results would be very different and ineffective.
Right.
And, you know, it'd be nice if they're all the same and probably make my parenting easier, but it'd also be boring. So I love all their little different personalities, and I like that they take me to task to have 6 different parenting styles.
Well, that is why you are a parenting expert. I am the mother of 1. I have very limited skills. But I do really like that. I mean, no kid's the same, period. Like
That's it.
It totally makes sense.
And it is shocking for all of you who have more than one, and if you had gone for another one, it is absolutely shocking every time that you're like, same genetic material-ish. Like, how are they so different? How? It's crazy.
They do it to trip you up,
They
for sure. They're testing you.
do.
Okay, my mom taught me a great lesson. When we were bored, she would offer to let us clean something in the house.
Classic mom move.
Yeah, but it works, and it works on my daughter now. But the other thing is, she said, if you cannot learn to be comfortable and happy being on your own, then why would anyone else want to hang out with you?
Nice.
So it was the times when I'd be like, there's no one to play with.
Is that when she put you in your room alone and locked the door?
Yeah, go. Be happy with yourself.
Life skills.
But now I think that's a great lesson because I think it leads to bigger things in life. Like I've got, some friends. I've got a friend who's going through, a divorce, and she's dating a lot, and I wouldn't say that it's quality that she's looking for, more to fill the gap.
Okay.
And I think we make big mistakes in our lives when we just try to fill our lives to avoid loneliness, and we also mistake lonely for alone. And I think it's true. Like, a lot of people don't even like to meditate or do yoga because they don't like to be with their thoughts. And my mom's whole point was, you have to be happy being with yourself and with your thoughts before you are of value to other people.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that too. And I do, you do see friends who like are maybe going through a change relationship and they kind of have the next one lined up before because they are afraid to be alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
It's like making sure that that gap is always filled, right?
Right.
Yeah, I thought that was a really, really good lesson.
And I was just think, you know, I'd rather be lonely alone than lonely with somebody else.
Yeah, because being
Right?
alone, being lonely with somebody is the worst
Oh,
feeling
it's
in the
gotta
world.
be the worst,
It's like
right?
that pit, right?
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh, gross.
And my mom was also very adamant about, you know, picking my friends. And, you know, she said to me, and it's more true now than ever, there's no such thing as too busy. We always make the time for the things we want to do.
So
and that,
true.
you know, that's really true. Like, you
It
know, we
is.
see all the time people are too busy. I'm just too busy all the time. But then you're going to make time for the things that matter. And my mom always
It's about
said,
priorities.
yeah, my
Yep.
mom always said, if you're not the person someone makes time for, then you don't actually matter.
Right.
So don't waste your time. Move on. Find
Yeah.
new friends. Be resilient, right?
Nice.
Like, just carry on. So anyway,
Aw,
I thought
happy
that was good.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. What did you guys
And to
learn?
my mom, Anne, or we call her Nan because she's got 12 grandchildren. Nan.
That's verbally
And a weird
economical.
one. Yes.
And my mom, Jill.
Yay.
Yes.
So Anne and Jill, thank you.
Thank you.
For being good mamas and making us good mamas.
And great grandmothers, as in wonderful grandmothers,
Yeah.
not great grandmas.
yeah,
yes,
yet.
they're wonderful.
So that'll happen.
What
Yeah.
great tips did your mom, what great life lesson did your mom teach you? Share them with us.
And what are you carrying on to your mamahood that your mom taught you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Okay, let's do the teaser for Mother's Day.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That was great. I
All
like
right.
that.
Okay.
Mother's Day is upon us, and Jacq and I are going to share some of the stories about the lessons our mothers taught us. We hope you have a great day and be sure to tune in.